David, firstly, should we look at some team news first? Elias Kachunga, is he fit for you?
Yeah, back in training since yesterday, involved in 100% of our trainings routine. So all the players are back in training since yesterday without any issues, apart from the long-time injuries, Casey Palmer, Joan Stankovic and Phil Billing.
So this is the best possible news for you, is it not? It makes you favourites now, doesn't it, David?
Yeah, okay. This will be a new case, to be fair. I think we don't have to speak about the roles. I think the roles are clear. We are the underdogs. Sheffield, the big favourites. Everybody knows how much money they spent, what they invested, and what they've done in the last 2 years, to be fair. Very consistently on a high level. But on the other side, I think we were underdogs over the whole season. We are used to this role, and it doesn't change our ambitions. We play in this semi-final to come in the final. So I think this shouldn't be a surprise. Everybody who plays a semi-final likes to come in the final. So this is the case for us as well. And we will try our best. We will prepare us as good as we can. I think there will be no surprises on both sides, to be fair. We are totally aware about Sheffield Wednesday, about Carlos' side, his idea, and he is aware about us and our idea. So at the end, I think there will be the details who will make the difference. The concentration will be very, very important. The focus, especially the focus on yourself. And this is what we have to make sure that we are 100% or more to be successful.
You have to play this game without your regular goalkeeper in Danny Ward, as you suspended as well. How ready is your Coleman for this?
Yeah, he's ready, totally ready. I think he's shown it over the whole season, and he has shown it in the last 2 games as well. In the big Birmingham game, where there was a lot of reports about it, he has shown it, and as well when he came on the pitch in the last game against Cardiff. So I have no worries about, we have no worries about. We are happy, to be fair, for him, that he is involved in another proper match. So he were involved in a lot of big matches in this season, and this is another one for him and us, which we will play together.
Has it been quite simple to keep the players grounded this week, now that you're into the playoffs and the season's behind you?
Yeah, of course. So they as well feel, okay, we've done a job in the season, in the league season, and now we have to do a job in a new competition, and these are the playoffs. We are totally happy and excited to be involved. Everybody knows that this football club waited 45 years. So 45 years is an unbelievably long time.
It's your lifetime.
Yeah, don't remind me how old I am. But so this football club waited so long for this moment to come into the semi-finals, to have the chance to come into the final, the chance to come into the Premier League. And this is exactly what I expected, that we will feel it from the stands on the stadium on Saturday. This has to be the best atmosphere in 45 years as well. And then we have to make sure that we take this energy, the best energy in 45 years we've ever seen in a Huddersfield Town Stadium, and transform it to energy on the grass. This is what we like to do. And for this, we all have to play our role. The supporters, they were great over the season, but now they have to be greater. And we were very good in the season as well. And now we have to come to the quality of a semi-final playoff in the Championship.
How did you beat Sheffield Wednesday? They've been a tough one for you, haven't they?
I was the most successful manager so far against Sheffield Wednesday. So time to change the history. And this is what we like to do. As I said, there will be no surprises. And I think we've seen that even the 2 defeats we conceded, or 3 defeats we conceded against Sheffield since I arrived, were very narrow. And small details made the difference. And in these 3 games, we didn't make enough details right, and we lost. And this is exactly what we have to make sure. And this is why it's so important to be focused on ourselves and on us, not too much on the opponent. because we have to make sure that we perform and make these details right, and then we have a chance. We have seen in the games that we have a chance, a big chance against Sheffield Wednesday, even if they are a very good side. So we have a lot of respect, but that doesn't change that we like to win this leg.
And finally, I mean, because you've had the pleasure of winning a trophy, then that is something that you might not talk about it, but that sweet taste of victory, your players must get a sense for it now. You must dream of it. You must talk about it with them. Imagine what we could do.
Yeah, it isn't a dream, it's a vision. And the difference between a dream and a vision for me is, I said I'm not a dreamer, but I have visions. And the difference between a vision and a dream is, in a dream, you dream and you wake up and you didn't really know what happens. In a visions, you know the steps which you have to do to come to this vision. And this is exactly the difference we have in our head. So we have steps in our head which we have to do to maybe come to our vision. And to play in the San Siro in this time was great. I think to play in Wembley in the final, and this is the next step in our vision, is a very, very big achievement and a very big moment for every player as well. And we will try everything because nobody knows, is this a once-in-a-lifetime chance which you have to get to this moment to be involved in the final.
And I mean, you go into the game off the back of 2 defeats. You were unhappy on Sunday with the goals you lost. Have you been working on that this week on the defensive side of things?
No, I said this before. This season is done. The league season is done, and now it's a new competition where everybody started in zero, and we have a chance. We have a realistic chance against Sheffield Wednesday. Even if we are the underdogs and they are the favourites, we have a chance. And I think if we have proven something in the season, nobody should write us off. We are able to bounce back. I think we've shown this often enough in this season, and I totally trust and believe in my players that they will be ready on Sunday with the support in their back. And I said this before, this has to be the best support ever in the last 45 years.